we have pretty thick adapters. You'll want to use those on the side. And I did notice this has a slight angle to it, which I think works in its favor. Hey everyone, Digital David here. Today in this video, I'm going to be checking out the Belkin USB Power Strip Surge Protector. I did purchase this product myself, and any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, if you're interested in this surge protector or you want to find out more about it, the link to it will be in the video description. Here's a look at the retail box and packaging, walking us through some key tech specs and features. So this has 12 outlets, a 6-foot cord, almost 4,000 joules for our surge protection, technically 3,996 joules, advanced power filtration to help reduce noise for audio and video streaming, USB charging at 2.1 amps. Here's a look at the backside, walking you through the surge protection for your electronics, power filtration technology. This is the reason, guys, hands down, why I use Belkin surge protectors at my home and in my studio. I have tens of thousands of dollars of cameras, computers, and equipment connected at all times, and this comes with a $250,000 connected equipment warranty. I hope you never have to use that, but if you ever have a lightning strike, surge protection, whatever happens right to your power, and it, heaven forbid it damages your devices, you want to make sure you're using a surge protector or power strip that has you covered in that event, which is why I sleep easy using Belkin. This also has a 2-year warranty. They walk you through some of the key features. The design right here does have safety snap covers as well that we'll look at in a minute. And then lastly, it protects your computers, your laptops, your routers, your printers, and it charges your e-readers, tablets, smartphones, and MP3 players. Now let's go ahead, let's open it up, and let's look at the surge protector. Here are all the contents. First up, we have our product literature featuring our Belkin connected equipment warranty and setup instructions on the back. Next, we have the surge protector itself with our white and gray color scheme. It looks really nice. Belkin logo and branding front and center. Our toggle switch right there. 2 indicator lights letting us know the status of if it's protected and not grounded. 12 outlets right here, 6 down the center, 3 on each side. Our 2 USB ports, and our little pop-out gray cover right here. If you want to do some cable management, you can basically just route your cables that way and snap everything in place. Looking at it from the back side, you'll notice we have wall mounting options. So you can take a couple of screws. They are not provided, but you could mount this to a wall, desk, anything along those lines right there. Now let's go ahead, let's plug it in and try it out. All right, we have some adapters and power supplies plugged in right here. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna toggle that on. And now it might be hard to see with the bright studio lights, but we do have a green indicator letting us know that it's protected and everything is properly grounded. Using the center channel, you'll want to make sure you're using pretty narrow plugs to be able to connect them right in. With this thicker adapter right here, you'll notice we can plug it in, but it's really tight. They're both touching. But again, there is technically room. This adapter is a lot smaller, so there's more room. I'd love to see just a couple more millimeters just to give us a little bit more space. But we have pretty thick adapters. You'll want to use those on the side. And I did notice this has a slight angle to it, which I think works in its favor to help give you a little bit more space. So I'm glad that they angled it slightly. They could probably angle it a little bit more and just push it back just a smidge, give us just a little bit more room there. But again, get creative with how you want to plug all of your devices in. And you'll notice down here, I slid some of these. So we have this little cover that we can press, right? If you got kids, nice child proofing there. You don't want to have any accidental metal contact, things like that. So we do have these little switches that you just use your nail and you can move them back and forth depending on what you want to do. Don't forget, just toggle that button as needed. Turn everything on or off. Plug in and you're all set and ready to go. Now let's plug in a USB device and see if it charges. So we got a Google Pixel 7 Pro right here. Let's plug it in. See if it's going to charge. Sure enough, we got our charging indicator right there. It's charging at 85%. It'll be full in 40 minutes. Let's plug it into the other one. Same thing, recognizes it, and it's currently charging everything works as you would expect. So I've been using Belkin power strips and surge protectors for years without any issues. You may have noticed behind me we have another version on the wall that has 6 outlets and they swivel, which is really nice. So just find the exact version that works best for your needs and don't risk it with another brand. At least get one, if you are, that has the equipment protection. You'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. There's not much more you need to know. In regards to longevity and quality, I've had 0 issues. I've only had 1 power supply stop working, but I believe I had 2 computers and maybe 2 space heaters connected to it all at the same time. I'm pretty sure that I fried it. It didn't damage any of my other equipment. I had probably about $10,000 somewhere in there of computers and cameras connected to it. No issues at all. Everything just shut down. I actually opened that one up to try to see if I could find like a fried board or anything like that, and I couldn't. So that's also something that's comforting to me. I mean, I wish I could have diagnosed what was wrong with it, but it either shut down internally from the temperature, that sort of thing, or if it did have a power surge and failure, it didn't spark or char or anything else. So I think that speaks to the quality of the components that they use in these as well, which is why they're so comfortable offering you those great equipment protection policies.